So, to begin, I'd like you to bring your attention and focus to this corner of the screen up there. To begin, I'd like you to bring your attention and focus up to that corner of the screen. Very good. And now slowly follow this down to this corner. Bring your attention down here. And then slowly move it across the bottom of the screen to this corner here. And then slowly up to that corner. Very good, very good. And then down to the middle there. Again, one more time. Bring your attention and focus up to that corner. And down to this corner. Now slowly over to that corner there. And up to that corner. Excellent. And bring it to the middle. Bring your attention and focus to the middle. Maybe you can focus on my nose there. Now we're going to do the reverse order this time. Bring your attention and focus to this corner. Slowly work up to that corner. Bring your eyes and focus to that corner there. And down and back to the middle. Excellent. Go up and all the way across the top now. Down to that corner and down to the middle. Hopefully trying to tire your eyes out here. That will be the last time around the screen. The next thing I have is this wooden block toy here. It's not wooden, it's plastic. I lied. This is a plastic wooden block toy, and I have shaped it into a letter. What letter do you see? What letter do you see? This is the letter G. I would also like you to tell me how many different colors you see. I can go through them with you. I see yellow, purple, another yellow, two blues, a purple, a green, a black, a blue, a red, a purple, a blue, and an orange. How many different colors do you count? How many different colors do you count in total? Very good, very good. Now, I have another letter here. What letter do you see now? What letter do you see? This is the letter E. Letter E. And how many different colors do you see on this letter? I see red, green, orange, yellow, blue, and purple. What color? Going from left to right. What colors do you see? Excellent. Now if I were to flip it, what colors do you see going from this way to that way? Blue, purple, and blue. Excellent. Excellent. Set that down. I have one more letter here. What letter is this? What letter is this? What letter do you see here? This is the letter T. And how many different colors do you see? We have a green, a blue, a purple, a blue, and an orange at the bottom. Very good, very good. Now, continuing with the blocks, I have a few different combinations of colors that I'd like you to best give me your interpretation of this. So, what does this remind you of or make you think of? The orange and black stripe here. What does this remind you of? We can take a few more seconds to look. Orange and black. To me, it reminds me of a tiger or like a Bengal or something. this? What does this remind you of? What does this combination of colors remind you of? We have a red on top, a white in the middle, and a blue. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I next have this 2-block stack here. What does this remind you of? What does this remind you of here? You can take it apart. Maybe it reminds you of something different when they're apart. Or if I put them back together, what does this remind you of? What does this remind you of? Okay, very good. 3 more here. I now have another 2-block stack of this, a lime green and white. What does this remind you of? What do these 2 blocks together remind you of? I can pull it apart and put it back together. Excellent. What do these 2 remind you of? Okay. Very interesting choice. Now, 2 more. 2 more combinations here. Here we have a 4-stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What does the black and white stripe make you think of? We can also take the 2 apart, a set here. Maybe we could do something like this. What does that remind you of now? Anything different? Go back to the striped combination there. What does this remind you of? For me, the obvious answer would be a zebra, similar to our bangle here. Very good. Now, last one I have is this 3-stack now. What does this 3-stack combination remind you of? We have a yellow, a red, and a yellow. What does this remind you of? Or what do you think? What's your opinion? I can do another combination. Maybe like this. Maybe something like that. Or go back to the combination of yellow, red, and yellow. What do you have in mind there? Alright. Very good, very good, very good. So I actually have a couple more block combinations here. The first one I'm going to show you is this 4-stack of green, red, and red. What does this green, red remind you of? Maybe it gets you in the festive spirit, or maybe tells you to stop and go. What does this remind you of? I'm going to try a different combination now. 2 red, green, and red. Hold it at different angles there. Red, green, red. How about green, red, green. Green, red, green. Anything in particular? Okay. Go back to the original of red, green. One last time, show you. And very good. Now, the actual last one is this 3-stack of all blue. What does this remind you of? All blue blocks here. Anything? Anything? Does this remind you of anything yet? Or maybe not. Still giving you some time to think about it. The blue blocks here. Alright. A few more seconds for this one. Alright. Few more seconds. Okay. That'll be it for the block combinations there. Hope you enjoyed that. A little bit of an imagination game. So, I recently took some pictures with what may or may not be a real camera. What's your guess? What's your best judgment? Is this camera real or no? Either way, it comes with a very cool strap. Similar to our blocks before, we have a red block, an orange, a yellow, a light blue, a dark blue, and repeats. But with this camera, I took some pictures, and I want you, with your best judgment, to describe them to me. Take out the film here, set my camera down, and as you can see, there are 3 different pictures that I would like you to describe. And if not, I could help you along the way, from left to right, or maybe right to left, whatever it is. The one on my left is a motorcycle, a light blue motorcycle in front of some trees, I think. Has a white muffler, black wheels, with a white spoke on there. And then in the middle, can you describe that? It's a very cute dog with a blue collar. A very cute dog. And then on the other side, the last picture for this film, it looks to be a, what is that? A roller skate with pink wheels, and yellow strings. Did you guess these? Did you get a good description of these? Alright, I have another set that I took. I have this 3. This will be our last 3. What do you see there? What 3 images did I take pictures of? The first one I'm seeing is a van in front of some palm trees. A nice van to go camping in, maybe. And then in the middle, I may have taken a trip to the zoo, or one of these got loose and I saw it in the wild, but it is a giraffe. And then on the other side, we have two different objects in the picture. What do you see? I see 2 different butterflies and a flower. Very good. Excellent job. The next thing I'd like to ask you to do is tell me when this sound stops. Okay? It can stop at any moment now. Very good. And now tell me when the sound begins. Ready? Tell me when the sound begins. Very good. Now again, tell me when the sound stops. Excellent. And tell me when the sound begins. Oh, it just began. Now we have this sound. And we have this sound. This sound. And this sound. Tell me when they switch. So we have this sound. There's a switch. And another switch. sound again. And back to the original sound. Back to the other sound again. And back to that sound. Our original sound there. Okay. Very good. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. A shorter video, but I still hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to see more videos.